What's up, digitamers? Welcome back to the Digimon TCG. I'm really happy to have you guys here. Today we're going to discuss the topic about Bandai's official warning that was issued to software developers that were operating without a proper license. We're going to discuss exactly what the repercussions of this warning in real life and why I think this warning was actually issued. And I'll tell you exactly why by showing you some proof. We're also going to show you some comments from the community and tell you what they think about the situation. Guys, if you love Digimon, you need to know where the tournament results are. What are the topping decks? You want to know where to get into official webcam tournaments. Maybe you need to get into just online tournaments or over the weekend. You need this channel. If you want to know and stay in the loop with everything Digimon related card game wise, you need to get subscribed to this channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, guys. You're not gonna regret it. Besides that, let's talk about this topic. So here it is, guys. This is the official warning issued by Bandai. You can find this on the official Digimon card game website that Bandai, owns. I think it's digitamcard.com or something like that. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about this and read actually what the warning was. Warning about Digimon gaming websites and software without proper licenses. We greatly appreciate your patronage for our products. Yeah, sure. Currently, we have found some websites and applications that illegally duplicate and use the images from the Digimon card game for an online gaming site and software without a proper license. Okay. Bandai and Toei Animation have never given any license or permission to use such images. There are several intellectual property. Does that mean that all they had to do was ask, or does that mean that there was just no proper legal way to attain? They didn't go through the legal measures they needed to attain the license. Anyways, for these software developers. Anyways, there are several intellectual property rights such as copyrights and trademarks regarding Digimon, the Digimon card game, the Digimon series, and its characters, card designs, names, etc. These are protected by intellectual property law in Japan, the European Union, and the United States, and other countries that they don't want to mention. In addition, intellectual rights protect all the text, images, sounds, and animations on our homepage. So they're actually alluding to any software that uses any of their animations, like, I don't know what that means, animations, like sound effects and stuff like that, and like firework animations, as well as any images and sounds, so any music or text even. Interesting. So maybe that font even is not allowed to be used. We're taking strict countermeasures against illegal actions which violate our and other related companies' intellectual property rights, or that fall into the category of unfair competition. In the past, there were some cases in which manufacturers who produced Digimon counterfeit figures were charged and arrested. Wow, they give you the warning too. For your information, we accept no responsibility for any direct or indirect damages, loss, or prejudice resulting from using such products or software without the proper licenses. So as you guys can see here, this is an official warning with an actual proceeding of legal action that happened before, where some people were charged and arrested that were producing counterfeit figures. And this is a real warning, so they're actually really serious about this. And so I want to kind of discuss about what happened. So after this warning was issued, the repercussions were that a bit nerd, the gaming software that I've been used to create my videos, that I've created videos about in the past, like how to play Digimon in 15 seconds and such, he came out with an announcement. Hey, I decided in the current situation to remove games from the itch site to prevent them to be downloaded until the situation gets resolved. Needed adjustments have been made. The game itself will be playable if you downloaded it already, at least for now. So it looks like he completely stopped updating the game, and he actually removed the whole game from the website, or maybe he even removed the whole website altogether. But anyways, you can't download the game anymore, but if you already have it downloaded, then you can keep playing it. I also made a decision to change my Patreon for my game developing in general, not just for this game. Interesting. So there could have been some talks about, the proper way of creating a Patreon for your own general. Interesting, very interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not going to even comment on that. I also want to cut some rumors about me making business with this game. I'm really amazed how many people decide to support my project. I wasn't meant to create any support channel, but since many of you guys asked me to do, I decided to start the Patreon side, my game. Okay, anyways, at the moment I'm still solving situation with Bandai. I'm already working on a new version of this game which should fix it. I will keep you guys updated. I really hope we can keep things working. So it looks like he actually completely stopped updating the game officially and removed it from the website. You can't play the game, basically you can't download it until he's completely finished discussing the situation with Bandai. So it looks like Bandai is just gonna either, I'm not sure what's gonna happen from here. He says he might be able to fix it right here. He does mention that he has, at the moment, he's working on a situation to solve it and another version of the game. So interesting. I would love to see that that version of the game coming out very soon. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. But besides that, looks like the game is dead, guys. We can't play a bit nerd anymore. Also, Chrono Battle. If you guys used to be playing Chrono Battle, Dear Card Slashers, unfortunately, they had to shut down. By now, according to this post, by now most of you should be aware of the warning which Bandai released concerning the Digimon card game simulators. This project's goal was to bring together tamers from all over the world and allow them to enjoy Bandai's new Digimon card game. It was a solo project. Oops. Working on this having said that, I have to come to the hard decision of halting development and shutting down Chrono Battle. I cannot risk any legal actions being taken. So Chrono Battle has been shut down officially. I'm interested in your comments, guys. I mean, what do you guys think about the situation? This is a pretty tough situation, guys. Looks like there's an official warning issued by Bandai. They do not want any software developers creating software maybe without proper licensing. And it's interesting. Why specifically the software? Why not? They do mention that they have used legal actions on people that used counterfeit figures, which I'm assuming just like creating Digimon figures and selling them. But why are you only pursuing, software? So I'll tell you guys. I think I know why, but I would like to discuss what the community thinks about what happened here. So Tatsu here says, it comes with the turf, guys. Digimon is an IP, and they own the rights of the franchise. It's the same with making and selling fan art. You take that risk, but you need to be prepared. I won't be mad at them for protecting their property. So, yeah. I mean, he does have a valid point. It is their IP. It is their intellectual property, and they would need to protect it. I'm just not sure how much this was hurting. I wish we could see numbers that this was actually hurting the sales of Digimon, that other people were playing the game online using extra software. I mean, I'm very interested to see a study where they can run the numbers of and correlate how many people play the Digimon game online using these simulators and how many of them buy the cards, and would they buy more cards or less cards if they played on these simulators. Very interested in a study like that. I bet you $100, guys, and I'm serious about this. I bet you $100 that whoever plays the game online has higher correlation, higher probability of purchasing the physical cards than somebody that does not playing the game online. Just a fact. So, but interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool argument. But I'm very interested in a study that would run these numbers. You know what I mean? Anyways, there are other comments. Caleb here, he says, I know a lot of you have already talked about it. I've seen a lot of the posts. I see why, but Bandai cracking down on fan-made games is kind of huge bash to the face of Digimon fans all over. With card shortages and people wanting to learn this game by playing a full game as opposed to a tutorial app that only lets you play half decks against a crappy computer, which is true. I don't know if you guys ever used that tutorial app. It's literally half a deck. They could have prevented this with a full-scale online TCG game like Pokemon. Maybe they will be creating that, especially during the era of COVID. Like my local game store turned to the online Pokemon TCG a while back because of it. Bums me out. Yeah, so he's talking about at least provide an alternative. Why wouldn't they try to provide an alternative? Oops, sorry. Why wouldn't Bandai try to provide an alternative to an online way to play the game before they shut down the whole uh, other softwares that are allowing people to play the game for free? Basically, is Caleb's concern here. So here's to hoping they make it soon, but I highly doubt it. Interesting. So there is some speculation that they are creating this game. As you can see here, this is easily the best way to play the game quickly and efficiently, in my opinion. Definitely sad. Oops, sorry. Definitely sad to see it go, but understand the worry about retaliation from Bandai. I really hope they consider amending their position in the future. So as you can see, this is actually affecting regular people that actually are playing the game just for fun. They can't access the game anymore for free online. The only access for them, they have to either buy Tabletop Simulator for 19.99 and run through Discord. They have to download Discord. They have to join the group. They have to find somebody to play with, or maybe they can download Untap. They still have to go through Discord and everything, and so it's a little tough to do that. But yeah, guys. Anyways, Brandon here, he says, I would bet they're working on their own version and don't want competition. And I actually would love to. I actually think that they are working on their own project. And I'll tell you exactly why. Let's just jump in here really quickly, guys. Here's the article that I want to show you guys. It's a very well written article. Bandai Namco will merge gaming and toy divisions in 2021. This is why, this is, I think, the proof that they are going to create an online version of this game. That it's going to be exactly like Vanguard Zero. Instead of, though, being an extra new version, it's going to be the regular Digimon card game. And you're going to be able to buy packs online. I don't know if they're gonna make it like Pokemon, where you buy packs physically and they translate online, or you're just gonna be buying packs online like Vanguard Zero. So I'm very interested in what the future has, but I'm pretty certain that they are gonna be creating a Digimon card game, video game especially, that is monetizable. And I'll show you why. Right here, this announcement: Bandai Namco will merge gaming and toy divisions in 2021, restructuring due to major decrease in overall sales. So you guys have to understand, Bandai has been going through downward spiral ever since COVID, and the only thing going up right now for it is its toy and hobby department and its video game department. So let's go ahead and read this article really quick. In a surprising move, Bandai Namco has announced plans to merge its gaming division with the toys and hobby unit in 2021. This is official as of 2021, by the way. This announcement came as the company reveals financial results for the first quarter of the fiscal year. As should come into no shock by the global pandemic, they were down by 8.9. Net sales were down by 8.9%, while operating profits were down by 13%. That's huge. Gaming net sales were actually up by 9%, and profit rising by 35%, which is amazing. So it looks like gaming is up and making it a viable and important piece of the company moving forward. So everything else is going down right now officially, but the gaming is the highest profit, and it's actually, the profits are rising by 35% during the worst position and worst time that the company is going through. The majority of growth for network entertainment or gaming division of Bandai, so the network entertainment division is the gaming, saw the majority of its growth in home video game sales. Some titles like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Souls, Tekken 7 have done much to increase sales in past quarters. Mobile games pertaining to popular anime series such as Dragon Ball and One Piece have also done well. So interesting. So they have done some mobile games before, especially like what we've seen with the Digimon game. So this is another reason maybe it'll give you a little bit of confidence why they're actually wanting to create a game, a video game that's accessible online. Ahead of starting the next midterm plan in April, the company will combine Toys and Hobby unit and the Network Entertainment unit, as well as the Visual and Music Production unit and the IP Creation unit. This is going to enable close cooperation and further integration of business. So close cooperation means they're going to start working together very closely. The video game and toy and hobby decisions. So the toy and hobby is the Digimon card game. The video game is the video game production and studio. Whereas further integration, that means they're actually going to start moving and creating products. So the current structure of Bandai Namco used to be network entertainment, which is the gaming, toys and hobby, visual music production, real entertainment, and IP creation. As of April 2021, those 5 units will become 3. Okay, so this is official as of February, April instead of February. It's going to be real entertainment, combined toys and hobby and network entertainment, and music production and IP creation. Visual music production and IP creation. Bandai's most huge game release, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, is an open world action RPG. I've never even heard of this game, so that's really interesting. But anyways, guys, so Bandai has already merged 2 of its biggest departments into one, and actually they restructured their whole business structure. So I'm very, very interested in your opinion, guys. I think this is proof that's telling you they're cracking down on the software developers that are using software with no proper license, because they're gonna start creating online games. They're gonna create video games. I'm thinking something like Vanguard Zero. I don't think they're gonna keep making PlayStation 4 or Switch games or anything like that. I think they're gonna focus on the card game for a second, and it's very possible that the tutorial app was kind of like a teaser, and they're ready to announce the official game coming out within the next couple of months, and that's why they're cracking down on everybody so they can have a smooth release. So that's my opinion. I'm very interested in your opinion. Leave it down in the comment section below. I love you guys for being here at the Potatonator TCG. I hope you gained a little bit of knowledge. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.